What's going on, guys? I'm Jada Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about rapper Fabolous, man. Fabolous is getting outed for apparently being a deadbeat father to a 2-year-old daughter that him and his, I believe now ex Emily B, have together. Now he has 2 other sons that apparently is getting more love and more attention than the young girl is. And the person that put this information out was Emily's daughter, not Emily herself. Now, Emily's daughter has her own situation. As a matter of fact, let me show y'all here. This is Emily. This is Fabolous. That's I believe her name is Taina. And that is G Herbo. And for Taina to speak out against Fabolous this way, she's only doing this because of the conversations that she has had with her mother. You see, Emily is not going to say this stuff publicly, but her daughter is willing to do so. Now, I'm not going to say I know exactly why Emily's daughter decided to speak out against Fabolous this way, because Fabolous hasn't publicly said anything about Emily B as of late. Now, he's been spotted with another woman. Apparently she's living in Los Angeles with the kids, so they pretty much separated. But I haven't heard anything from Fabolous' side of there being any problems. And she claims that Fabolous is bitter. It's interesting how he's the bitter one, but you're the one who's going to his comment section on a post that he put up with the young girl, and you're airing out their dirty laundry. Why is that? It is because she's had conversations with her mother, and her mother is telling her these things, because Taina wouldn't know what's going on unless Emily told her. And she's bringing it out publicly because Emily's not going to say anything. You know, Emily cares a lot about her image, like a lot of these women do. They'll get other people to speak for them. I'm not saying this was a calculated plan, but how would Taina know anything about what's going on in their situation unless Emily is telling her this stuff? She's feeding her this stuff. And she's willing to hop on social media and say something, because that's what a lot of these young Western women do. You know, it's all about, let me go expose this person. They all about, even though she has her own situation that she needs to take care of, instead of worrying about what Fabolous is doing or isn't doing for his children. I think she has her own problems to deal with and doesn't need to be airing out Fabolous just to appease her mother, which is what it is. And then she claimed that Fabolous is manipulating his sons. Is it because his sons don't hate him? Is it because his sons are not choosing their mother's side? You should never put children in the middle of a parental beef. Keep the children out of it. But as we all know, and I'm not saying this is what Emily B is doing, we all know that single mothers love to turn their children against the father. Look at 50 Cent's son. 50 Cent's son is a prime example of a mother successfully turning her son against the father. And I totally think that's disgusting. I think that's shameful, but that goes on. These mothers are the ones who are manipulating and brainwashing their children to hate the father. And what's crazy is that Fabolous was her stepdad. He stepped up and was her stepdad when Fabolous got with Emily B. And she's going to his comment section to let the world know that, you know, even though he put this post up, you know, about his young daughter, Taina took it upon herself to air him out. And let's get into this article from Hot New Hip Hop. It says Taina Williams slammed Fabolous for not seeing daughter in a year. Now again, how would she even know that? He penned a sweet birthday message to a 2-year-old Journey, but Taina says he manipulates his sons and is bitter. Things seem tense on the home front for Fabolous. The rapper's personal life has made its way to the public on several occasions throughout his career. And the interest was at its peak during the first season of Love and Hip Hop New York. Emily B starred in the series way back when, and it was then she spoke freely about Fab's alleged cheating ways and their relationship issues. You know what I remember about that season? What I remember about that season was that they tried to hook her up on a blind date, right? And she was totally disinterested in this guy. And it was so clear that she was so disinterested. So the fact that she did that show and she talked about all the cheating, because you got to understand, Fabolous didn't let anybody know about his personal life. I thought he was single all these years. I didn't know he had a woman until Love and Hip Hop. But she's never left Fabolous. So talking about how he's cheating and all this and that, she's never left him. She's never left Fabolous. And the thing is, her daughter is following the same footsteps with G Herbo. Even though they break up, they probably can get back together. So to me, trying to air him out really doesn't mean anything, because she ultimately ends up going back to Fabolous. She always goes back to him. She never fully breaks up the relationship. The pair stayed together, and despite some ups and downs and domestic violence arrests, they even welcomed their daughter, Journey Jackson, into the world back in 2020. However, more recently, there have been gossip sites claiming that Fabolous and Emily are no more. While neither have confirmed or denied the rumors, the birthday posts for young Journey went sideways after Taina Williams, Emily's daughter, stepped in. She's there to fight her mother's battles. Fabolous uploaded a sweet photo of him and Journey and penned a birthday message that warmed hearts, but Taina called him out for being an absentee father. I might not add you, an absentee father, according to her, to only one of the children. This post, I guess, is hilarious. She wrote, along with crying, laughing emojis. Might not know when you're going through it, but you'll get it at the end. It's translation for I haven't taken care of my daughter in almost a year, and don't even ask about her well-being because I don't care, and I'm bitter, and I'm only a father to my two beautiful sons who I can manipulate. Why does she have to put that there? Is that jealousy? Is that jealousy? Does he care more about his sons than his daughter? Do that have you in your feelings? Did that have you in your feelings? She continues, stop playing with the internet. Fabolous hasn't answered Williams' accusation. Of course, because Fabolous is not about putting his business out here. But of course, she had to take the opportunity to go and air him out. I told y'all, man, these Western women, Gen Z, millennial, they have become completely undateable. They're all about drama and beef. That's all they care about. Why would you even post that? Why are you in your mother's business? Your mother ain't never leaving Fabolous. That's why I have this on the screen. Emily B might be separated from Fabolous now, but all Fabolous has to do is buy her some expensive gift, right? And take her on some shopping sprees, take on a few vacations, and she's right back with him. Your mother never once probably thought about staying away from Fabolous and moving on. So I think that you need to pump the brakes on trying to defend your mother, because that's all she's doing. She's had these conversations with her mother, and that is why she's basically the mouthpiece for her mother. If your mother has an issue, let her speak on it. That's her relationship. Just like you wouldn't want your mother speaking on your relationship and about what G Herbo is or isn't doing. You wouldn't want your mother saying that he's a deadbeat dad, he doesn't take care of his child. You notice Emily hasn't done that. You would have a problem with that. But the fact that you're saying what you're saying is because you got your mother's blessing. Because you're a mouthpiece for her. Because she's not going to say it publicly, because she has an image that she wants to uphold. Right? As if we haven't heard rumors. I will say this. I don't think that it's really Taina's place to speak on these things. And she claims that he's manipulating the sons. How is he manipulating them? By being a father? Is he telling them the family business? Is he telling them about his mother? Is he using his sons to attack the mother? How is he manipulating them? You see, these women, they have these children and they want the children to side with them. They're obsessed with the children siding with them over the father. But if the father is taking care of those children don't forget that. When the father is in their life, when the father do things for them, they know it. So no matter what you say or what narrative you try to push, they're not going to flip on their father. They're not. I just find it incredibly messy for her to go to that man's comment section and do that. And then they want to do interviews and put up posts talking about how we don't know the full story, stay out of people's business. You make your business public. If you don't want people talking about the things that you're speaking on, don't make it public then. Or people are going to say something. Again, you posted this in his comment section because you're defending your mother. You feel like he did your mother dirty. You feel like he's always done your mother dirty, but she always goes back to him. Maybe you need to have a conversation with your mother and express her. Maybe she has. Maybe Taina has expressed to her mother that, it's not good for her to be going back and forth with Fabolous, break up with him, get back with him, break up with him, get back with him. It's better to move on. But this doesn't help anything. All it's going to do is add more fuel to the fire and have people asking more questions. They say he's the bitter one, but you're the one who's going in on him. So who's really the bitter one in the situation? Let me say in the comment section, let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.